Hey, welcome to today's video on putting fractions into lowest terms. So the first thing we should talk about is what are lowest terms? Lowest terms means that the two numbers in the fraction have no other factors in common other than the number 1. So some examples would be 1/2, 2/3, 7/8, and 5/6. And there's many more than just those, but that just kind of gives you an idea on some fractions that are in lowest terms, and they only have 1 as their common factor. All right, so let's start by looking at this first problem, and we have talked about what the giant 1 is, so now we're going to see how that applies in making our fractions into lowest terms. All right, so if I start with 28 over 60, I can break both 28 and 60 down, and they're both even numbers, so 2 goes into every even number. So I can take a 2 out of both of those, so 28, the factors, if I remove a 2 from that, it becomes 2 times 14. 60, if I remove a 2 from that, it becomes 30. And then you notice you have your giant 1 right there, so we have our 2, so we've removed it, and now it makes 14 over 30. Okay, so the next thing then we would do is they both have 2 in common again, so I'm going to remove a 2, and then that is times 7, remove a 2 from the 30, and that's times 15. So again, I have my giant 1, so I'm left with 7 over 15. And now when I look at this, the only thing that I have in common is 1, because 7 is a prime number. So 7 does not go into 15, it goes into 14. So that is my answer. Okay? So that is one way I can do the problem using the giant 1. All right, let's take a look at another example. So on this one, I'm actually going to show you two different ways. We're going to stick with the giant 1. So 2 goes into both of those, so that's 2 times 12, and then I have 2 times 18, and my 2's make a giant 1, so 12 over 18, and then that is going to equal, take out a 2 again, so 2 times 6, and then 2 times 9. So there's a giant 1. So I'm left with 6 over 9. Take a 3 out of both of these, so 3 times 2 and 3 times 3. There's my giant 1. So I'm left with 2/3 for my answer. Okay? Now, that is one way that you can do this. And if you notice on this one, it took quite a few steps to get there, right? So if you think back to doing LCM and GCF, so if I do 24 and 36, and I just solve this as GCF or LCM, so take a 2 out of both of these, so that'd be 12, that'd be 18, take a 2 out again, that's going to give me 6 and 9, take a 3 out again, and that's going to give me 2 and 3. And then when I get down to 1, I just put my slash in the middle, and right there is my answer, 2 over 3. Pretty slick how that worked out, right? All right, I have 2 more examples for you, and I'd like you to pause the video when you get to these examples and see if you get the exact same answer. All right, here's the problem for you. Pause the video, see if you can get your answer in lowest terms. And welcome back. I am going to actually do this one in, I'm going to use the giant 1, and then I will go the regular LCM method. So starting off with the giant 1, 2 goes into both of these, so 15 and 2 times 24. 2 is my giant 1. And then I'm left with 15 over 24. So I can take a 3 out, 3 times 5, and 3 times 8, and then my giant 1 is the 3, so I'm left with 5 over 8. Hopefully that's what you got for your answer. Okay. Again, if I'm going to do the LCM, I can do 30 and 48. So when I look at it, 2 goes into both of them, so 15 and 24. And then 3 goes into both of those, so that's 5 and 8. 1 goes into both 5 and 8, so that becomes my fraction. 5/8 is my answer. Okay? 2 different methods, they both get you to the same answer. So whichever method works best for you, that's the method you should use in the next problem. Alright, here's the last problem I have for you. Again, pause the video and try your method to see if it holds true. Welcome back. Here we go. I am going to use the LCM method, so 56 and 98. Alright, so 2 goes into both of those. 56 divided by 2, that's going to give me 28. And then 98 divided by 2 is going to give me 49. 28 and 49, they both have 7 in common. So 28 divided by 7 is going to give me 4. 49 divided by 7 is going to give me 7. 7 is a prime number, so only 1 and 7 go into it. So therefore, 1 is the only number that goes into those, and you get 4 7s. That is your final answer, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Hopefully this video made sense for you. If there is something that you do not understand, please feel free to go back and rewatch the video. All right, have a great day. Bye.